Hello, ladies and gentlemen. And tonight, in this corner, we have Tank the Bombastic versus none other than Marc Hollywood.
Okay, you just lost all the enthusiasm for me, and I don't appreciate it because I really like that name. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Incompetent Nerds. We are your hosts once again. Not a lot has changed, but we do have an awesome new episode, completely unscripted. So who knows what we're gonna come up with, but this week's topic is none other than how to write a joke and what jokes are and their etymology. So, Tank does not have any idea what I'm going to teach him, but we're going to come up with some good stuff together.
I have my pen and paper ready. Let's go.
He's ready. He's a good note taker.
If you don't have your pen and paper, go get some right now, ladies and gentlemen. Pause the video.
Pause the video, yeah.
Pause the audio, the video, whatever.
Whatever you're listening on. All right, so should we get into it?
Let's go.
So, first thing I'm going to share with you, what is a joke? Basically, a joke is any sort of idea or there's a, how do I want to explain this? Man, I'm a teacher. It's something that causes the audience to laugh. Duh, right, Mark? Typically, it's set up in the form of a setup and a punchline. So you have all this information in your setup, and then your punchline is sort of where you take it and you go in the opposite direction. It's taking something and it's saying, something completely opposite of what someone would expect you to say. For example, if Tank, walks up on stage, grabs a microphone, and is like, so I play Ultimate Frisbee, that would probably give a little bit of a misdirection based on his physical appearance. Whereas if I walked up and said that, you would be like, okay, get on with it. What else you got, white boy, right? So jokes are set up like that with the setup and the punchline. So the punchline is just a change of direction, right? In the setup, you need to have three things that are pretty key. So let me flip over to the notes. You need to have a topic, an attitude, and a point of view. People need to know what you're talking about. People need to know how you feel about it, and why do you feel the way you do about the topic. Could be super easy. We'll go with the Ralphie May example because we both know it really well.
Yeah.
He calls the Cuban waiter Diego, right? We in the story we don't know if the waiter's name was Diego, but by him calling the waiter Diego, you can assume Cuban waiter has a Spanish accent or a Cuban accent. They're generally really friendly, but sort of they don't really understand English very well, so they'll just get whatever you want and won't question it, right? And that allows him to go, yeah, and then he brewed me 16 ounces of Cuban coffee, which was and then he goes on from there. But basically, the way you find these setups is complaints and confessions.
Yeah.
Sort of things you express about your life that people either A, wouldn't expect coming from you, or B, you feel really passionately about it and you want us to feel the same way. One thing I'm working on right now is a lot of my friends and family have Fitbits or Apple Watches, smart watches, and that everybody's always telling me all these features, right?
Yeah.
But then they're like, oh, and it tells time, and I'm just like, so does a watch. I didn't know you were trying to sell me something that was made in the 1700s, right? But yeah, is there anything about well now we'll get into the you do part of the lesson. Is there anything in your life that you thought was crazy just from today? You don't have to think super hard about it.
Just from today.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. Well, this is a coworker of mine that constantly tells me all the gossip at work.
Uh-huh.
And it's like I don't even fix her computer at the time. I just when I come by and if she ever submits a request for any like service,
Mm-hmm.
I know damn well like I'm gonna fix the computer, but I take my damn time
Mm-hmm.
because of all the gossip and all the juices. Like this is good. This is gonna be good.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
Okay. But is she like an annoying person?
Oh, you want annoying?
So this is a good lesson.
Okay.
Things that are good in your life aren't really that funny, right? If you
No.
walk up on stage and say like, "Oh, I got a new job. This person's awesome. My family's chill." People are gonna be like, "Fuck this guy. Get out!" Like, "Fuck you, man. You don't understand me, right?"
Yeah.
So it's better. Like jokes are better written when sort of complain and vent, if you will, about things that bother us because that's sort of how we relate
Yeah.
to each other as like human beings. So what I was thinking while you were telling the story was
All
like,
right.
oh,
So
she's fucking annoying. Like I didn't
yeah.
know, fixing the computer meant I had to go get a marriage certificate and sign some paperwork.
All right. So what's annoying is what we currently have going on is we're doing a restack, moving a bunch of people from all different floors.
Okay.
So I hate the fucking job. I hate fucking doing that shit right there. Um, what you call it? Let's see. So the three categories I need is a topic, an attitude,
Point of view.
and a point.
That's true.
Uh,
Not don't You don't have to exaggerate.
yeah.
100% fact.
All right.
The punchline is where we can get the exaggerations going.
Yeah. I'm trying to see how I can turn it into a joke. So we're preparing for a big move. We have a move of over 100.
So that's the subject, right? How do you feel
Yeah.
about it personally? It's annoying. You hate
Annoying.
it.
I
Embarrassed. Scared.
No, it's annoying and I dislike it.
Okay, why is it annoying to you?
It's 600 fucking people I gotta move.
Right. So okay, so it's 600 people. So logistically, you just are basically you're now at 30 years old, you've been turned into a college frat boy in a moving company, making $20 an hour hauling Cheryl's desk from the 17th floor to the 15th floor, and she's asking like, "Hey, is my MacBook gonna be set up before noon?"
Nah, bitch, you're gonna have to wait for that shit till Monday.
Yeah.
All right, so every year we have these restacks, these moves where we just move
Hmm.
literally from 400 to fucking 800 people,
Okay.
and every year they get more and more annoying. So recently we got help from this tech moving company. These guys are, they're pretty good, but they're also fucking annoying as well. So not the fact that I'm moving 600 people. Also got to deal with some bullshit in where they like to use fucking twist ties for cables.
Okay.
When we go back and reconnect or make sure everything is running smoothly, and I have to fucking undo 600 fucking twist ties, it gets
Hmm.
annoying. Even to the fact that we tell them, please don't put the damn zip ties. They agree. Guess what I find? Fucking zip ties.
Zip ties everywhere.
And that's not even the breaker point. The breaking point is some floors have a certain standard, and there's sometimes some of my colleagues think it's fine not to abide by those standards. So that way we could get yelled at by by our upper management because we didn't do everything correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I ripped my colleague last year.
Mm-hmm. It's a
I
good thing. It's a good thing you're from the hood and you still carry your knife, so you can undo the zip ties. But I'm sure that's not what the gangster told you to keep it on you at all times.
No,
Intended you were gonna use it for.
no, the gangster in me wanted to fucking shank Buddy.
But instead you were using it on the zip ties.
Instead, I was using a fucking zip ties. So with that, it was. It's always an annoying process, and it never goes well. Never, never in my fucking 4 years I've been there doing this shit has it ever gone well.
Mm-hmm.
It's been okay, but never well for us because, and I usually hate because we work on Saturdays as well, and I usually hate that when somebody comes up with the idea of, yeah, we stick on, we'll go ahead, stick together, stick to the plan, and we'll be able to get out of here at 4 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock. Look here, you hopeful fuck. We ain't walking out this bitch till like 7 o'clock.
Yep. And that's just because you know and you've been there. So why do you have the particular attitude you do? Because you've done it, so you've just seen it just go to shit show every single year after year, right?
Every year.
So what is it like watching?
Oh, it's fun to watch those motherfuckers move the boxes.
Yeah, but what is it like to you where you're just like, okay, you know it's coming, you think it's gonna be all efficient and shit, and then it just
It's never
blows up in your face.
Oh,
bigger than last year.
It's always, oh Lord, somebody just beat me to the punchline.
Yeah, it's like coming home. It's like I can do this from home. Just rearrange your desk.
Yeah. No, the fucking yelling just threw me off. But yeah. So me, like, it's always a countdown because every year we're told this is the last one. This is the last one. Now it's like, fuck that lie. But when we get told about it, I was like, I'm like, oh Lord, no, please. But then once it's complete, I'm happy. Hell, I have my 6-week fucking vacation coming up, and I was hoping it got delayed again for like another maybe week.
Oh, so you can just be like, psh, hands off.
Deuces, I'm out. They're like, nope, we're making sure you're here. I was like, damn it.
Can you imagine if chefs got sabbaticals? Right? They could just walk out in the middle of a restaurant, be like, yeah, I wouldn't eat that.
For 6 weeks is walked out.
Yeah, that would be so fun.
Oh, that's another thing I could turn into.
Yeah, so what
Topic,
I mean,
sabbatical,
yeah.
attitude, happy, point of view, don't know what the fuck to do.
There you go. It's
All
like
right,
you're retired.
let's try this one.
It's 9 a.m. and you already jerked off twice.
Exactly. So it's like, all right, so let me tell you guys a story. So at my workplace, we are offered a sabbatical, and after working there for so long, you're granted 6 weeks of a paid vacation. Now, from what I hear, some companies have the same benefit. Some is 4 years, some is 5, 6, 7, whatever, whatever duration of time, and the weeks are also different as well. But so I was talking to Marc about it. He was like, "Holy shit!" He's like, "What you gonna do?" He's like, "Holy shit!" So what you gonna do? First of all, I'm happy that I'm getting this shit after working at this company for 4 years, and Marc was just telling me that what you gonna do. I'm like, I don't know. Probably just masturbate most of the time away. And he goes, "Okay, then what are you gonna do after that? What are you gonna do after the first day?" That I was like, "Oh, that's a good comeback, homie." I don't know. I'm literally like, I'm annoyed at myself at the fact that I don't have much or anything planned. Also for the fact I'm dead fucking broke. So by staying home for 6 weeks and be a nice little catch up in money, because I won't be spending it like on food, lunch, or whatever. It'll be like, well, I'm home. I can eat here.
Yep.
Or if I magically end up in LA.
Magically, all it takes is a one Spirit Airlines flight. Which I guess at this point it is magic, right?
All right. Before we go ahead and talk about Spirit, and before we go ahead and talk about that, can we say one thing?
Sure.
Fuck Spirit Airlines. They're not fluffy friendly. No, they're not. They're not fat friendly. Like seriously, I walk.
Yeah,
All right,
I've heard.
story time. Walked in my first flight to LA, visiting this
Me. Hello.
this milky fuck. Um, go through Spirit. I heard all the bad shit about it. My first flight, it was good. I'm like, these seats are not bad. I heard they weren't fluffy friendly. The flight was good. Got to point A to point B. That's all I cared about. And that was it. Didn't care for the I didn't care for the bullshit Wi-Fi or their fucking whatever. Didn't care. Plus, I already had my shit with me watching my iPad movies and whatever. As I'm leaving Vegas, taking Spirit back home, that's where I encountered all the bullshit. Seats looked like fucking park benches, and they were tight as shit.
Was it packed?
Yes, it was packed. And it didn't help me that I had a fucking... I'm leaving Vegas. Why do I have a 4-year-old child sitting next to me? And her mother sitting in the aisle.
Hey, man. Mama's got to play slots. That's a fact.
No, first of all, at least you could I could have just said, like, hey, would you like to, have your daughter sit by the window and I sit in the aisle? But no, I just took quiet, whatever, because I wasn't fucking La La Land. So the whole flight, her daughter's literally watching fucking 22 Jump Street on my iPad with me.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't fucking giving this little girl no headphones or anything. She's literally watching it as I'm watching something. And then they get up to go use the bathroom, come back, and then they swap spots. Yeah, motherfucker, because you just saw like 3 fucking people just fucking do a line of coke.
Like, yeah, it's okay. We just took her to Vegas, but she can't watch 22 Jump Street. That has way too much violence and drug use.
Tell me about it. Shit.
They're probably doing cocaine in the room. Just, they hit it in the, what is it, oh man. See, I'm working on being like more in the moment with the comebacks, but,
yeah.
Oh shit, what is it? Baby powder, that's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
They're hiding in the baby powder bag. Can you imagine, dude? Just like, yeah, I'm gonna go into a baseball game. Like, oh, here's my diaper bag. My wife just took the kid in. Oh, what's in the thing? Oh, it's baby powder. Don't worry about it.
This is baby powder. Oh, okay.
You're selling G's to like the whole stadium.
You're selling bags to everybody in the fucking place.
You make a sports center. And it's like the fans at Dodger Stadium today were exceptionally energetic.
Many of them were just jumping out of their seats.
Yeah, they just jumped onto the field right after they won. All of them got arrested.
Just in. Just found out the 500 people that stormed the outfield. They were all high on crack. High on cocaine. Back to you, Mark.
Yeah. So now we're gonna investigate all baby powder from here on in.
Oh my god.
I think it's crazy that it got like recalled, baby powder. I guess it like is giving people cancer.
Yep.
I was like, that's crazy. It's like, what's next? What is next?
First of all, if anything could give you cancer.
Yeah.
You do too much of it, you're bound to die.
Who's doing baby powder? I didn't know that was like the
Bro,
discount Coke.
You'll be fucking surprised. Like, hey, what was it? Hell, you could drink water, but if you drink way too much than your body can handle, there's something called dry drowning. I am not bullshitting. Too much of anything can kill you. There was an event called We for We. Basically, it was a water drinking competition. This lady drank so much water in a small amount of time that by the time she got home, she literally flooded her brain with the water.
Oh, that's crazy.
She was trying to win a Wii at this time for her kids. And I forgot, they said she drank like so many fucking gallons of water that she was feeling lightheaded, took ibuprofen, knocked out, dead. By the next day,
Nice.
her boys found her dead.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
But
not nice.
yeah, and I want to say her boys were from like. Here's the worst part: 5 to 8 years old.
Oh, that's
Um,
sad.
they did the autopsy. They checked because she drank so much water in that so little amount of time. Her cells couldn't. Her cells couldn't remove and take in the water as fastly as possible. And I think she was
Oh,
a petite
yeah.
woman as well.
Right. I mean, it makes sense.
Yep. So she basically, and her cells started to burst, and basically all that water just started to flood the insides and basically drown her out from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I remember hearing about that, and I was like, yeah, too much of anything can kill you.
Too much of anything can kill you. I saw like an article that some lady was like addicted to water. I was
What?
like, or not addicted. I'm sorry, allergic.
Yeah.
And I was like, how? Like, what do? Do you have to order Diet Coke for every meal? I mean, it's terrible.
um, it's weird because it's like, how are you allergic to water where a body is like fucking 80%, like not even like 70% water?
Mm-hmm.
I think what she has to, it could be the minerals within the water. So
Yeah.
she will have to drink or use an IV to shoot like distilled water or something like that within her body.
Right.
Hell, I'll never forget the first time my mom, like, do you have any allergens?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Were you
Or
allergic?
no. Yeah, I mean, I did when I was little. I had a lot more when I was little, and then I feel like I just sort of grew out of them. Grass still was pretty itchy for me, and a lot of cats.
Mm. I was gonna say a good movie is you're allergic to too.
Yeah, because we obviously have vastly different tastes in movies.
Yep. Um, I'm not allergic to anything, be it food or cats, dogs, anything like that. But
Mm-hmm.
my sister, she's allergic to aloe vera.
Oh, that's weird.
Yep. And what's funny was, well, not funny. My mother found out when we were kids. She was giving us a bath and she was bathing us with the Irish Spring soap, which
Oh,
has
yeah,
aloe
yeah.
vera in it.
It does.
I
It's
was
really good.
fine, but my sister wasn't.
She went down.
Mm-hmm. Broke out hives
Rash
and everything.
hives.
I think it was hives.
Oh, okay.
So I remember years later. Now we knew she was allergic to aloe vera. So years later, we're in high school and this was summer.
Mm-hmm.
We all go to the beach and we all go to the lake. And there's a part by North Avenue Beach where you could dive in. I don't know if you're still able to dive in or not, but back when we were kids, we were able to fucking dive in.
Right.
So we're there. We did that a couple times, and as we're leaving, my sister is applying baby lotion on her skin. So
Mm-hmm.
I grab it because I started to feel, dry and itchy, and I look at my sister, I'm like, yo, it has aloe vera in it. She started to freak out. So, being the good brother I am, I pushed her ass in the lake,
In the lake.
right back in the lake, so she could wash it all off.
That's sweet of you. That was very kind.
And it was hilarious because I didn't even think. She freaked out for 1 minute, and I just pushed her, and
So, nope, going in.
all you hear was ah.
She could have been like, "Hey, I can't swim." No.
No, we're all able to swim except my mother. Having baby
Her and I are gonna
sis
be the ones on the beach then.
soaking up the sun.
Yep.
How you Cali boy and just don't know how to swim? I expected you to be surfing by now.
Yeah, just never got around to it.
You ever drowned before?
Have I ever drowned?
Yeah.
Kind of for a movie or a short film, like more or less against my will. I've never like swallowed water or passed out or anything,
Okay.
but I had to
Well,
like
not
pretend.
drowning. You ever been in a drowning situation? That's not a movie, because that's
No.
most likely staged and most likely in a safe environment. That if
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
were to
yeah.
happen, they could easily pull you out.
Right. But not.
So I guess I grew up in a time where, you know, it was like, hey, you want to learn to swim? Yeah. Throw your kid in a fucking 5 foot pool, and your kid's only 3 feet tall,
Yeah, you're going.
and
You're
then
gonna
you'll see
figure it
what
out.
happens. So that's happened to me. I was
Yeah.
about 6 years old, little tank, big head, skinny body.
Little tank, big heads.
Yeah, little head. I mean, big head, little body. Uh, Pops told me if I want to learn how to swim. I was like, yeah. I was all excited. The fucker picked me up and threw me in a 5 foot pool
Oh
and
wow.
watched me as I was struggling to keep my head above the water. But I was doing it.
Yeah.
I was doing it. But nothing like fear to train the fucking body.
Right.
So after a while, I got the hang of it and got out.
Mm-hmm.
He was proud, of course,
Sure.
and I wanted to murder the fucker.
Of course you did. It's like hate and like pride all at the same time.
Yep, I was happy. I could swim, but next thing you know, it's like I'm gonna be on that fucking child murderers. I'm gonna be the next fucking person on there.
The child is the murderer, not the
Yeah,
parent.
no, not the parent. I fucking beat my father with a baseball bat while he was sleeping and smuggled the rest of his lifeless body with a pillow over his head.
There's your dark humor.
There's no dark humor. Hell, it's been about 15 years since he went to the grocery store and never came back.
Yeah, I guess milk's just really hard to find.
Oh man, it is difficult.
It's not by the eggs where it used to be.
Nope.
And then once you find it, what brand? Now we got almond milk, soy milk, hemp milk.
Hemp milk?
Yeah, you guys don't
The fuck is
hemp?
hemp milk?
Hemp?
That's what you said, right?
Yeah, you know what a hemp plant
Yeah,
is,
I know what
right?
a hemp plant is. I didn't know they. Let me find out. Hemp got some titties now.
Wait, no, there's a male and a female plant.
I know that. I don't know
Wait,
if the SJWs know that, but I know that.
wait, you can't go to the store and buy hemp milk? It's
I
gotta be at like a Whole Foods or
I
something.
never. I don't. You think I shop? You think my ghetto ass shops at Whole Foods?
Yeah, I understand, but like you can find it there. You don't have to purchase it.
I never heard of this shit. Enlighten me, good sir.
What about like all the you are you on the do you see all the products with like CBD in them now?
Yeah, they're everywhere, but I never heard of fucking hemp milk.
Yeah, hemp milk is a thing. It's just basically milk made from the hemp plant.
What the fuck? It's like almond milk
Yeah.
or rice milk.
Right. Made with hemp.
Just made what the and what does it benefit? Does it give you a high? Or does it just smell like straight weed as soon as you pop it and pour it in your Cocoa Puffs?
No, it's just like it's a non-dairy milk.
Okay.
You use the seeds, water, and that's about it. Blend it all together. Salt, a date, vanilla extract, cocoa,
And a little bit of
berry.
titty milk just to give it color.
Yeah, just for the HGH in there.
Yep.
Gotta get those gains.
Oh man, talking about games. Do you lift, bro?
Do I lift? Not as much as I want to. I haven't found a good gym recently.
If you were to get, up and become like like at least a decent up and coming star in Hollywood, be it in comedy or acting or
You get a
both,
6-pack. Yeah, I know. My uncle says the same thing.
you'll go ahead and get on that Hollywood actor diet and get a 6 pack.
You know what? You know what it is though? Yeah, it's the diet. It's not the like, cause I can go to I've gone to the gym like 5 days a week when I was in college, and like I was strong, but like if you don't eat right, like
Yeah.
you're not gonna have anything. Like I had the muscle, I just didn't. It was like there was some fat mixed in.
Oh yeah, it's like
Not a lot of fat, but like
half of these fucking stars that prepare for, like, for example, the superhero movies. I
oh
could do
yeah,
the same exact workout. Maybe not that many reps or whatever, but I could do the same exact workout.
right. I was telling my friend yesterday, like, can you imagine how Chris Pratt felt? Like, buddy, like his manager calls him. He's like, "All right, Chris, good news. I got you the movie." This is going to change your career, change your life. You're going to be an international superstar. Bad news. You're going to have to fly to Atlanta. You're going to have to wake up at 3 a.m. You're going to have a very shitty diet, and you're going to have to get ripped as hell in 60 days, or they're going to pick somebody else.
Hey, when I seen him in what was it? What was the show he was
Parks
on?
and,
Parks and
Parks and
Rec.
Rec? Yeah.
Like how chubby he was,
Yeah.
and then seeing him as Star Lord, and
Right.
how ripped he got. I was like, yo.
Right.
Like, you know that face he makes, like that meme. That I
Yeah.
was that I used that same meme on himself when he went from big boy to swole man.
Yeah. Anything's possible. Truly. I believe that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, speaking of hemp, here's another one that I just saw the other day that I think there's something funny. I mean, I don't smoke. That's like part of my act, but don't you think it's funny now how like people can just you can hit wax pens that have THC in them. You
Yeah.
can be like in Target and like hitting it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus like you used to have to like go behind a tree in a bush and like make sure that nobody was around and like smoke a joint and then like get it off you, and then there was like all this whole process.
Yeah. Oh.
And then there were some people that were just like proud to smoke weed,
Yep.
and they were like potheads, but now it's like they're not even cool anymore because they just were like pretending to be emo kids.
Oh god.
You know what I mean though? It's like it's so funny how it's like completely changed. Now we have the Apple store, and then you have a weed shop next to it.
Oh my god. With a coffee shop across the street.
Right? You can buy weed next to soccer moms now.
Yep. Hell, soccer moms are buying weed. Shit, I was in a couple years ago. I went to a party in the fucking suburbs, and while we were there, all the soccer moms was in the garage, and all you
Ooh.
heard was shh, 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 hey, hide that, bitch, I could smell it. What do you mean hide it? And then you got your other dumbass friend right there who just literally lit one up and is already smoking it. And I was like, "Who you sold that off? Fucking Kyler's mom, Kyle's mom."
It definitely was a Kyler for sure.
It definitely was a Kyler, or maybe a Tyler.
Like Tyler just seems too mainstream. What about Kyler?
Kyler, definitely Kyler. Kyler's mom's out there fucking smoking her son's shit.
Yeah, now Kyler's like a preteen, and he's like, "Mom, can you take me to the store? I need to get CBD for my anxiety."
I mean, I laugh. I got anxiety, but I don't take meds for that. I just grab some titties and call it a day. Oh shit, that's gonna get me in trouble with. When I meet some titties, I meet my girlfriend's titties. Okay, I'm not out
No,
here
no, no.
randomly touching titties. Don't fucking blame me. All right. Don't blame me on Twitter.
You know what? You know what you just remind me of in that little rant?
What's up?
Hannibal Buress. I feel like you guys are very similar.
I was actually watching some of his skits, and the motherfucker has me laughing sometimes at the shit he says.
He's funny. I like it a lot.
Oh, he is. Oh man. Huh. Strip
Well, we
clubs,
are
am I
talking
right?
a little bit. I love how we just had vastly different thoughts.
Yeah, I guess we weren't thinking alike this time. Damn.
Yeah, sorry.
So we
No,
did
but
go vastly off topic, but I want to say we were kind of funny. We had a topic, we had some attitude, and then we, gave our point of view.
yeah, I like
Voila.
it.
See,
Like it.
you didn't
got
even
the
have to
punchline.
think about it.
Right. Yeah, it was natural. It's definitely natural. So yeah, so basically, I guess the part two of the lesson, if there is one, would be, a lot of times comedians tell stories,
Yes.
and people think like, oh, I'm funny. Like people laugh at my shit. Ha ha ha. Like I want to be funny. And the problem is like you can tell a really good story, but what people forget to do is when you're telling it in a professional setting or for a joke, you have to make sure you write in the punchlines,
Yeah.
and you don't, every time you give a detail about the story, you have to have a punchline to go with it. Um, I can't think of a good go-to example right now. Um, yeah, I'm blanking. What's a? Do you
So
know
you
a
R.
good one?
Kelly
A
her,
good? A what?
huh?
What'd you say?
I'm like, so you R. Kelly'd her. There goes your
Sure.
punchline. Go use that shit. Tell your
So
story.
I R. Kelly'd her. Uh, yeah, but I mean the chicken was good because it was not a 5-star restaurant at least. I don't like to poison drinks till after the appetizer.
I said R. Kelly, motherfucker, not Bill Cosby.
Oh, what's the difference? I'm sorry, I'm not up to date. I thought he did the same thing with children.
No, R. Kelly peed on people, and also
Oh,
he looked at man, that motherfucker's he's a straight pedophile. Bill Cosby just drugged everybody. I think he that he's
everybody,
supposedly
you
like
drug everybody.
everybody who came
Like
forward
you get some
and
drugs, you get some drugs.
he just drugged them. And from what I found out, they were all of age.
Of
It was
age,
younger than 18. And I want to say,
because that makes
I'm
it
not
better,
sure.
right?
I haven't did the details. Don't fucking yell at me.
No, but
But
isn't that
yeah,
funny? How like, oh, it's okay, they were of age. I mean, obviously it's not okay,
no,
but
it's
like,
not okay. But
but it's better somehow
fuck,
because it wasn't a
now
kid.
we're both in trouble. We both gonna get it. That
Yeah, but
episode on incompetent nerds, they are so fucking sexist.
it's just a little silly how someone could drug someone and then someone could take advantage of children, and we think that there's a better and a worse of those two options.
Situations, yeah.
Yeah, they're both terrible.
No,
But I feel like people do that all the time.
yeah, people always like. One of my favorite is when you're complaining to somebody and they hit you with the well, it could be a lot worse. Well, right now, motherfucker, it's worse. Fuck what you're going through. Fuck what you're going through. Fuck whoever the fuck in the world is going through. It's bad on me.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse. It could not be. You could be dead, and I could be talking to myself, and that would be a lot worse.
Oh man, what happened? Oh man,
What about the people that say, it is what it is?
it is what. Oh, my favorite one is it be like that.
It'd be like
It
that.
be like that. That's my favorite one. When you're complaining about whatever in your life, work, relationship, friendship, whatever the fuck that you're going through, even if you got a fucking blown tire, there's always that one dumbass friend that can't offer any like emotional or mental health, and they'll just hit you with it. Man, it'd be like that.
Yeah. I feel like those people just don't understand empathy to the fullest extent. They're
No,
just like,
they don't.
I don't know how to empathize. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
It's like they're giving you some fucking enlightening shit where like, man, it'd be like it's like saying the same thing of the universe works in mysterious ways. Or,
Yeah. Tell me. Shed the light, please.
yeah,
How
please.
many mysterious ways are there? I didn't know you wrote the book on it.
Or the universe, or the Lord works in mysterious ways. And you're just like, what the fuck? I didn't ask for this shit. I didn't ask to have my fucking tire blown and my girlfriend just fucking left me along with my friend who fucked her, and now they're together, and my mom's over here driving me nuts, talking about I gotta owe her rent, and I just lost my damn job. How can the universe just get any more lower than that? Put me any more lower than that?
Yeah, what's mysterious about that? It sounds like the Lord wanted to kick my ass.
Yeah, and then randomly got shot in the leg, straight bullet. Where the fuck this came from?
The Lord.
The Lord and the universe works in mysterious fucking ways. The powers that may be have struck me down. Now I'm at the lowest of the low. Matter of fact, you see this stone? I'm just cracking him around my skull for a couple fucking times. That's when I hate when motherfuckers be like, it be like that.
It'd be like that, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like that. I ain't gonna bullshit either, though. There's many times where I really don't give a fuck about a person's what they're going through. And
You say it, it'd be like that. Oh no! Why would you do that?
Because I'm a piece of shit.
That's okay. That's your bit right there. It's like you gotta complain about it. It's like, yeah, but when I'm having a bad day. It'd be like that.
It'd be like that. But can I just say one thing that, I really hate that fucking term, it be like that? Oh, man. Yeah, because I gotta say, I'm a piece of shit. I'm also that asshole who takes ugly pictures of my girlfriend.
Oh, I do the same thing.
Let me guess. No makeup on, just woke up, maybe still tired, a little groggy, still got the eye boogers, maybe the eyes are still swollen.
I like to call that photo shoot time.
And he's usually, babe, what? You're beautiful. Stop. And you
Hey,
just keep them and you create an out. Dude, I did my girlfriend fucking bogus. So it's like you said, it's photo shoot time. I do that to her. Be it we FaceTime each other and not in FaceTime.
ooh, Skype is dangerous, or FaceTime. Any time you show your face and the other person has access to screenshot.
No, they already have there's a button to take pictures in there. Now you can still do screenshots, but you can take pictures and they're live photos. So I'm that asshole that would take a bunch of photos and it's just, she's not looking her best, let's just say. And I will fucking spam that button. Well, I'll randomly take pictures of her laying down, or when we're relaxed, when we're chilling, or whatever, or she makes a funny face, and take a photo. And then I created, it's a movie you can create like memories.
Oh, so
it's like a moment. I created that, which was like fucking about 50 seconds, about 50 seconds to a minute long.
Mm-hmm.
All of them were like her ugly pictures of her like about to sneeze, her waking up, her giving me ugly looks, her face is all swollen from waking up, everything you could think of a woman hates. I did that, and at the end I put "I love you" with a kissy face emoji.
Love it. Love it.
She wanted to murder me.
Do not love it, unfortunately. That was you just expressing your love language of gift giving, in my opinion. I don't think you did anything wrong, and you should basically get an award.
But yeah, that shit was hilarious. And she hates it because I do it to this day. And then, I'm not going to bullshit. I'm not going to sit here and be like, I do capture all those shit. No, I also capture all the beautiful moments as well. And I did create one that was of her.
Look at that.
That was of me, her, and her daughter. Showing all the... Yeah.
Full circle son of a bitch, you. How sweet.
I'm telling you. Shit, like I told you. I'm like a Sour Patch when it comes to my jokes. I'm fucking sour, but at the end I'm sweet.
And then you're gone. And just walk off stage.
Walk on stage. I'm a Sour Patch.
He didn't even wait for the check. The check was gone 6 months ago. He's had it. It's already been spent. Mm-hmm. How did he have access to our bank account details? That's not important. The important part is he had a good set.
Yep. I'm a fucking G. What can I say? I'm good. I'm fucking good. I fuck good too.
On that note.
Also, before we end on that note, my favorite term, my favorite cuss word is fuck.
Okay.
Marc knows it. Marc has told me many times that I should watch it. And you know what I say?
Okay. I've learned to live with it.
Yeah, he learns to live with it. Because I say fuck that. But also, one of my favorite other terms is motherfucker.
Again, I don't see a lot of discrepancies there, but sure.
Because at the end of the day, I realized something. I'm a motherfucker.
Congratulations.
Hey, hey. Girlfriend has a daughter. Girlfriend has a kid. My ex has a kid.
How did this turn into a pseudo therapy session with you?
I don't fucking know, but it feels fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm happy for you.
Hey, now I'm happy. Now I'm about to jump online, yell at some fucking 13-year-old playing Call of Duty, calling him a bitch, basically saying I fucked your mother, and keep going on with my life. This feels fucking fantastic. Who would have thought this episode went from how to tell a joke to how to be a joke?
Gotta be a joke, exactly. But that's the point. You gotta be able to make fun of yourself for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. And this is Tank, who's a fucking who's a frisbee fucking fanatic.
Ooh.
Didn't you say I play extreme frisbee?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, see, I'm a frisbee fanatic.
The best of the best.
Yeah, 300 pounds, 5'4".
Cut better than half of the professional frisbee players I know.
Oh man, I always want to play disc golf though.
Yeah, because you can drink on the course.
First of all, that's
Oh,
fun.
I didn't know that, Mark.
First of all, that's fun. I gone golfing, and by the time I made it to the 18th hole,
You were in the 18th hole.
let's just say that's what I called her. But yeah, I was drunk as a skunk, driving the fucking carts. Almost killed myself and my boy because I went up a high hill thinking it was just a hill. Nope, it was the end sand dune right there.
Ooh,
Yeah,
hate to see it.
I stopped right in time. He grabbed me by my arm and twist turned the wheels like slow down. I was like, oh shit, didn't see that one. Yeah, I was drinking that whole day. My Spanish ass was just like, I'm just gonna drink Bacardi, rum all day.
That's definitely Cuban, or at least Puerto Rican.
It's definitely Puerto Rican. Bacardi's rum. Funny, interesting story. Bacardi was actually Cuban, left to Puerto Rico, all due because of the communists.
Communist, right?
So
Isn't it still illegal?
what?
They don't allow Bacardi rum in Cuba because he defected.
Yeah,
Right?
I believe so. But they have their own fucking place, or unless the Cubans went from rum to vodka.
The
with
Bacardi
Russians.
headquarters is in Hamilton, Bermuda. What the heck?
Uh-huh.
What a weird
But the
place.
facility, I want to say the brewing facility is in Puerto Rico. And I want to say Puerto Rico and Florida, I want to say. Just, they're trying to stay in the Caribbean, like where they're found. Oh.
You mean North Cuba? That was
Yes,
a
North
Ralphie May
Cuba.
joke. That was a Ralphie May joke.
There was. Miami, also what I like to call North Cuba. Oh my fucking god. I want to go to Miami. Hey bro, let's go to Miami.
What's in Miami? Cubans?
Cuban coffee, motherfucker. We're gonna get you some Cuban coffee. 16 ounces of that bitch. And I'm gonna sit there and watch you drink it all as you pour more cream in it and it doesn't lighten up.
It doesn't change color.
Nope. It's gonna look like that what was that? That one porn with that one white girl was surrounded by like 15 black dudes. That's your cream against the coffee. It ain't gonna work out. It's not gonna change color. Did you see that you seen that picture, right?
Yes.
Did you see the one that they did with Marvel with Spider-Man?
No.
They had Tom Holland sitting down on a couch and all the women of Marvel standing behind him.
Mm-hmm.
I lost it. I didn't even know that was such a thing until I actually found like why it was. Like, oh, I was like, wait a minute, I know this bitch. I seen her work a couple times.
Sure.
Hey, it's an art form. We all like it. Many of us just like it for the art. Many of them just like it for the,
Name
point.
me 3 art forms you've never paid for in your entire life.
3 art forms I never paid for in my entire life.
Yeah.
Porn.
That's not that.
What? It's an art form.
No, I'm asking you to support your argument. If you can name 3 other art forms,
Okay.
I'll agree with you.
3 other art forms that I never paid for. An orchestra. I've been to it, but I never paid for it personally. You left the loophole, motherfucker. Street art, graffiti. Never paid for it, but I view it. It's another art
Okay.
form. And last but not least, joke telling.
You gotta pay for it.
I never
Yeah.
paid for one.
Interesting. Only free shows?
Only free.
Interesting.
Hell, even if I go down there, if I go to LA and we go to a comedy club and we do a skit, do I gotta pay for it if we do a skit?
Depends.
You motherfucker, you would make me pay for one.
It depends if you go to open mic, you have to pay for open mics just for like, because that's the game. But if you get booked on a show, no.
Yeah. Quick question.
Yes.
Does your mom listen to this to our episodes?
No.
Thank God.
Does your mom?
Kind of.
Kind of.
But you already know her. She's ratchet as hell. I don't know your mama. I don't know if Miss Mark's mama is just gonna be able to take this all in and be like, oh, that's funny. I don't want to be able to go to LA, be like, hi, miss, and pff.
She'll be like, why? She'll be like, why does he cuss so much? I think you'd do better.
I think you'd be great if you stop cursing.
Yeah, she'll laugh, but she'll ask you to stop cursing.
Oh my Lord.
All right.
But all right.
That's a great place to wrap it up. You came up with some great material on the spot. I'm super proud of you and impressed at the same time. But yeah, I mean, if you want to keep going with that, just all the complaints we talked about today, just sprinkle the punchlines in, and then you can tell that story on stage, and you can have 5 minutes right there.
Yep, 5 minutes of stage time. All right.
Just like that.
And there goes $10 in my pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
Or out of
Thank
my
you
pocket.
guys. Thank you guys for listening to Incompetent Nerds. Please write your own jokes or send us comments, questions, concerns. Competentnerds@gmail.com. Any closing remarks?
Goodbye, everybody.
See you guys next week.